Hi everyone and welcome to GDPR for Beginners on Learning with GP, where GDPR is simplified. In our GDPR Beginner series, we covered the basics of GDPR. During this series, I quickly mentioned certain complex concepts and I promised you that I will discuss these concepts in detail later, as they absolutely require a proper sit-down. So these upcoming videos will be a deep dive into those and other concepts of GDPR. So subscribe to my channel and explore for more in-depth content. In case you are curious to learn about a topic, you can also let me know in the comments below. Today we will take a closer look at the lawfulness of processing. As a data subject and as a business owner, it's an absolutely important topic to understand, as you must be aware of what are the things companies can lawfully process and what not. And in the end, we will take a little quiz to test what you have learned in this video. So without further ado, let's get right to understanding lawfulness of processing. Businesses must have a valid lawful basis in order to process personal data. There are 6 available lawful bases for processing. No single basis is better or more important than the others. Which basis is most appropriate to use will depend on company's purpose and relationship with the individual. These 6 lawful bases of processing we will discuss in our upcoming video. So don't forget to subscribe. In this video, we will focus on the purpose of lawfulness of the processing. The most important thing with the lawfulness of processing is that the businesses should take care to get it right the first time. They should not swap to a different lawful basis at a later date without a good reason. In particular, companies cannot usually swap from consent to a different basis. Companies' privacy notice should include their lawful basis for processing as well as the purposes of the processing. So in our recurring example of the fictional company Buy Me Too, they will have to present the data subject the lawful basis for processing their data along with other relevant information. If company's purpose changes, company may be able to continue processing under the original lawful basis if the company's new purpose is compatible with the company's initial purpose, unless the original lawful basis was consent. Going back to our example of BuyMeToo.com, in case BuyMeToo decides somewhere down the road that they would like to use the already being collected geographical data of their sales for region-based product promotion, along with the previously stated purpose of online versus in-store sale analysis, in this case, if they were already collecting this data on lawful basis, which was clearly documented, then they might continue doing so. However, if they were doing so simply based on data subject's consent, BuyMeToo.com will have to change their privacy policy and explicitly inform about this new purpose to the data subject before continuing any further processing. They can do so by putting notification on their webpage, sending information via email, putting up a privacy policy change disclaimer on which users can click and visit these changes. As we already discussed, that making changes on the fly are particularly hard. So it's in the best interest of the businesses to think about privacy from the design state, rather than thinking about it as an add-on. This is a snapshot example of privacy policy change by Google, where they remind their user to take a look at the changed privacy policy before continuing to use their services. Now let's take a look at what can a company do when they're processing special category of data. If the company is processing special category of data, they need to identify first a lawful basis for general processing and an additional condition for processing this type of data. These additional conditions have to be in accordance to the Article 9 of GDPR. We will discuss these conditions about the special category data processing in a later video. So don't forget to subscribe and press that notification button to stay updated. I will also put the link to the video on types of special category of data in the description below. With this, we are finally finished with our video on understanding the lawfulness of processing. And this brings us to quiz time. So let's put to test the knowledge we have gained from this video. In this section, you will be shown a couple of simple questions based on the topics that we have covered so far. The questions will have 4 alternatives and 1 correct alternative. Feel free to take your time or go back to the lesson and find the correct answer. You can write the answer in the comment section below. I will make sure to get to your answers. I hope you got all the answers to the quiz correct. In the next video, we will simplify other complex topics of GDPR. If you have something on your mind that you find difficult to understand, do let me know in the comments below. I really appreciate any suggestions from you guys, as it helps me direct my lessons as best suited to your needs. And of course, in the end of the video, as always, we will do a little quiz. So stay tuned for more videos. Do subscribe to my channel, Learning with GP, where GDPR is simplified. And with that, I thank you for putting your best foot forward towards understanding GDPR. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to me at gunjan.gdpr@gmail.com. So see you later. Bye!